Hey, welcome back, Jayborino here. Let's continue Inconsummate, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1, created by Protoss. Let's do it. Map number 2, Praetor's Fall. The firstborn succumb to hubris as the swarm marches on. Tuzor strikes against the Protoss leadership. All right, the first map was awesome. Really looking forward to continuing this campaign.
You have news, Cerebrit.
Indeed. The firstborn struck me down on the outskirts of Antioch. I did not expect their leader to strike from behind my forces. But even so, I endured by the will of the Overmind.
So the Protoss have seen the Overmind's power.
Yes. The warrior called Phoenix stood watch as I was reincarnated, and has undoubtedly reported back to his superiors. Regardless, many of his brethren have left Aya, along with the Executor that helped to coordinate the attack on my hive cluster.
Then his defenses are limited. This is good. Your swarm should have little trouble dispatching him.
Were my swarm still alive, Tuzor, you would be right. But this Protoss has ensured that I am left with next to nothing. I need time to rejuvenate my brood.
Very well, Gorn. I will contact the infested and inform him of his new directive.
Master! The Magnate? It lives?
How can this be, Strolium? I was certain that the Firstborn had struck you down.
We endure. Always. This province is secured. Goska helped our swarms destroy our enemies.
That means his subterfuge was less than successful. Are your forces still strong?
Yes, Master. Our swarms grow.
Good. Prepare to relocate. The Protoss have left Antioch's garrison under strength. You will make them regret that decision. Destroy the bases guarding their leader's citadel, and slay him.
Be prepared, Magnate. Phoenix is a formidable opponent, even without the fleet of the Executor at his back. He will fall, just the same.
Slay Phoenix, Strolium must survive, so this must take place right after the second mission of Protoss The Fall, which was episode 3 of the original game. Let's go! Let's do it. Province of Antioch.
A few Scourge were left behind when Gorn's cluster was destroyed. They will scout ahead while you ready your forces.
Okay. Can we control the... No, we can't. Okay. So this will probably just reveal parts of the map because we're going to have to drop somewhere. Probably into enemy forces. It looks like definitely so. Okay. 2 bases.
2 bases. Our swarms cannot destroy both.
Concentrate your efforts on one of them. Once you clear out a nexus, I will dispatch some drones.
As you
My first immediate thought, establish a hive, Strontium must survive, is to exploit this such that we, like, clear out both of these. Because, I mean, with Strontium is awesome, and he's got the consume, and he's just really, really good. We could probably destroy both of these, but, you know, I can't be sure. Let's just go ahead and take one out and then figure out where to go. I'm leaning towards this one. It seems like less defended. Do these zealots have a... That's like a different idle animation. They're like swinging their arms around, like they're sparring. It's pretty neat. Okay, I guess let's come on over here. It's close. I don't know. It just seems slightly less defended. So let's head on over here. A few things clarified. Where in the briefing we are not necessarily Yggdrasil.
Brothers, make ready to purge the beasts from Antioch.
We are not necessarily Yggdrasil, but during the briefings we are inside of Yggdrasil. And then the Balrog Brood is the White Brood, which is, you know, who you fight as in the Protoss campaign specifically. I think in missions 2, 3, and 9, I believe. Those are all white Zerg.
Our swarms claim this base. Excellent work, Magnet. An overlord will be arriving soon.
Okay. Kept pretty much everything alive. See, the thing is, I assume maybe the AI is now, quote, online, so I don't necessarily want to risk going and trying to take the other base, but we did this with 0 losses, so that would be interesting to try, I suppose. We've got some extra Hydralisks, that's good. Destroy Phoenix's Fortress and the Templar Warpost. There are 2 factions. We also have free Overlord speed and drop, so we could go over and take that other base pretty much as soon as we want, but we'd have to hold out against... We'd have to hold out against both. Let's build a little further away from the gas for now, and then I'll build another hatchery closer to the gas later. I just want to spread the creep further to the left while we can. Strontium took some heat here, but that's okay. My Ultralisk is looking good.
Yes.
Let's just keep clearing this out. Let's take Strontium and go and look over here. Okay, there's a cannon. Let's just hit it with the Ultralisk, then move in with Strontium. Hotkey my hatchery that's coming up. Looking good. And, yep, okay. I love these destroyed doodads. They're so cool looking. They're so terribly cool looking. And we found an expansion. That's great. So we have a free expansion here. This right here is the loveliest thing I've seen in my entire life. What a dream that is. I have enough money I could instantly take this base too, but I honestly don't think I can afford it. I mean, I can afford it, literally I can afford it, but I don't think in the long run I could. I'd rather save my money to throw down a spawning pool pretty early. I don't know what to expect on this map, to be honest. I'd like to give my Ultralisks some time to heal up as well. 4 Hydralisks isn't bad. Strontium, we will hotkey you. The Zerglings, I'd like to be able to use them to defend myself rather than consuming them right now, because that's not necessary. But, I mean, the thing is, against Protoss, the Dark Swarm... with Zealots specifically, unless you have enough Zerglings, you might actually be hurting yourself more than anything else. It just depends on how much of an upgrade advantage they have over you. So let's just go ahead and get this going. Again, I'd like to throw down another hatchery over here, so let's just let the creep spread a little bit while we decide where specifically we're going to... While we decide where specifically we're going to throw down our buildings and such, and we can just make a creep colony over here to spread the creep, because I want to set up this hatchery. I'm probably going to set up this hatchery before this one. I can long-distance mine some gas for a while, because right now I need to focus on really just getting some Zerglings and upgrades out, so gas, not super high priority, at least right now. What are we doing here? So it was kill Phoenix, but I assume, you know, we're fighting through his Vanguard here so that we can get to him, and it would be the cutscene where, you know, his Psy Blade stops working, and, you know, back in the day when they probably just didn't have the budget to do whatever it is they wanted to do with that cutscene, so they're like, yeah, just have his weapon not work. That'll be fine, right? Wrong. It was not fine. Okay, we're coming up on... See, I think I'm going to throw down my spawning pool first. So let's do that. Then I will take my second base. Just the sooner I can get a spawning pool, then I can, you know, work, you know, think about getting a lair and Hydralisk den and all that good stuff. It's just right now we just got to get saturated. What's happening?
Establish the hive cluster. Notify Phoenix. The armies of Antioch must mobilize once more.
Protoss spacecraft threaten us.
We find their source and destroy it.
Okay, with my next batch of money, I'm definitely taking this base. We need to set up some sunken colonies on this bridge, get to lurkers as well, and then we need spore colonies down here, because I don't want those scouts circumventing me. Oh, we need an evolution chamber to do that. Or multiple evolution chambers, really. Basically, I just need more units, preferably Hydralisks, and I'll feel very, very safe. But we're not quite at that point yet, and I need to upgrade them as well. This is going to be a spore colony when we can. I think we take the risk and go ahead and set this hatchery up now. Did I just... Oh, no, okay, I had just enough money. Because if you issue a build command to a drone, or really any worker of any race, and then you build something and use that money... Because in StarCraft 2, it basically reserves that cash, and in this case, it does not necessarily in StarCraft 1, so... interesting. That's going to be a spore colony, like I mentioned. Let's get the evolution chamber. And I noticed something on the hatchery... Smart Rally. When rallied onto an appropriate target, drones will automatically harvest resources and ground units will automatically enter overloads and night scales. That's great. Okay, so I can do... Okay, so that's excellent. Okay, I like that a lot. It's just a quality of life improvement for StarCraft 1. Question is, you know, if I rally onto a resource cluster, then my combat units are going to do it too, are going to do that as well, so I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, let's Strontium tank a little bit, get that Hydralisk out of there. Coolio, and I think we lost one Zergling there. My Ultralisk got confused. A new upgrade is available at the Evolution Chamber. Researching it will increase the health restored by Consume. Very cool. Okay, let's get at least one spore colony down here. Again, I just got to play it safe here, and let's get some more drones. Those are going to Smart Rally, which is awesome. I don't want to skimp on getting upgrades, though. And more units. My Ultralisk is treating us well, and as the Ultralisk tanks, then Strontium gets in there and does a bunch of extra damage. I love that. Yeah, I'm really liking the Smart Rally. That's very, very nice. Basically just waiting so I can throw down some more sunken colonies. It looks like this one cannon right here is... No, get away from him! God damn it. Seems like they have an upgrade advantage on me as well, like a noticeable upgrade advantage. All right, go ahead and throw this down. Like this cannon, it's a destroyed doodad, and it's sort of blocking where I can build, but at the same time, I can't really complain because that's where I would expect a cannon to be. So that's neat. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Carapace, and we need gas. Or I can just go ahead and get that hatchery now so that we can start the gas and start mining a little closer to it as soon as possible. So let's do this and this. This hatchery is going to be 6. You guys are going to be drones. And I'm taking a lot of risks. You're taking an awful risk here, Vader. I don't know. It's risky because I'm trying to build a lot of drones at once when I really shouldn't be. I should probably just be focusing on getting some extra units out here right now because I don't have... It's not you're taking an awful risk, it's I'm taking an awful risk here, Vader. This had better work. Man, that's embarrassing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep making drones. I hate myself for doing this, but I'd like to get another spore and another sunken colony set up over here. You know, but if we can survive for like the next 10 minutes, we will have everything we need, I think, to survive the Protoss menace. I'd like to get that Consume upgrade, but we'll have to do that later. I am going to start my lair pretty quickly as well. Okay, great. That's done. I'd like to get one more spore colony over here as well. I just need to defend myself against those scouts, and I need to find where they're coming from, as was mentioned. Okay, obviously Reavers scare me. We'll see if there are going to be any of those coming at us on this map. Okay, more minerals. Come on, there we go. Okay, if I can get one more sunken colony here and then a spore colony, I'll feel like I'm in great shape. Not quite there yet, and then obviously I need a Hydralisk den so we can get to lurkers. Here comes some scouts. We're gonna need to Dark Swarm over this. Okay, let's do it. Get under the swarm, please. Okay, and we should have no problem here. Yeah, so I don't regret getting a spore colony here, or planning for a spore colony here. Good income there, and let's get a lair, and let's get a Hydralisk den. It is here. So I'm happy to have found, like, gotten this free extra base, basically. You know, the base, basically. It's nice to have gotten the free base. I'm still going to rally over here. It's nice that we can rally to mineral nodes, but I don't necessarily need to. I'm going to get a second Evo chamber. Let's put it down here. Got to kind of spread our stuff out here. And what else can we build here? I saw advanced structures available. Lair. Okay. I also know what's happening here. Sunken colonies benefit from melee attack and carapace upgrades. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's like Vorgaz's maps where he does that. That's very, very neat. I'm probably gonna need another spore colony over here. All right, this is done. So let's go ahead and grab Hydralisk attack range and grab another spore colony because we're gonna seemingly need it with these attacks here. We can't risk losing spore colonies and letting these things get into our mineral lines. Let's get advanced consume and let's get missile attacks, and then we have to get on over here and defend ourselves. Australian, please. Please attack. Getting the carapace upgrades on the sunken colonies seems to be the most ideal thing right now. I just started melee attacks to help them with their damage. But actually, I mean, they're more around... They're more there to soak damage, so honestly, it's really just... I need more gas. Maybe we throw another... I think I need another drone on this extractor to fully saturate it. But otherwise, I think now I'm at the point where we just spam out some Hydralisks. No problem. And then once this is done, once the advanced thing for Strontium is done... Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and turn this into a spore colony. All right, I'm feeling safe. Let's go ahead and save. I cleared out my... I had like 1 billion saves from old campaigns. I got rid of all those. That was nice. Overlord's sight range, not really necessary. I see scouts hanging out down here. That might be where the Stargates are, so that's probably where I'm going to want to go. Lurkers seem crucial. I really just... I mean, this. I want a Dark Swarm, but I can't right now. Strontium, I mean, he doesn't seem to necessarily be attacking. There we go. Yeah, the amount of scouts is pretty nasty. It's not going to save my colonies, obviously. Focusing on upgrades right now does seem like the right choice, because then I can, you know, allow them the ability to, you know, survive a little bit longer, which is their purpose. It's mostly just to soak up damage while my Hydralisks sit in the back and do the damage. Did I start Lurker aspect? I did. Gas is going to be tricky. Getting to Mutalisks is going to be strange. I might just want to do Overlord drops instead on this map, because Mutalisks are just too expensive, I think, to mass up until we took another base, and right now we're not quite there. Definitely going to need more spore colonies as well. I want to spread these colonies out, though. He says as he puts another one, like, right on top of the other ones. Okay, liking this. Let's go ahead and get Carapace, and... Once lurkers are done, I just want to make like maybe 1 or 2 lurkers, not a ton. I don't need to go overboard, and I can't afford more than 1 right now. Okay, but I am really pleased with the upgrades affecting defensive structures, because for the folks that play StarCraft like a city builder, and I always used to when I was younger, I was not good at the game. I like playing it more like a city builder, and I kind of am right now, to be honest. I could be pushing out with my limited forces and trying to make something happen. But right now, you know, I'm just like, let's build up and play safe, which is the lame way to play StarCraft, and I shouldn't be doing it, but I am, because I'm just playing it safe. The last map didn't seem particularly easy, so let's just make sure that we can handle this no problem. The lurkers are obviously going to help. Let's go ahead and grab missile attacks. Seems like we can get a +2 up and running. And then what I can also do is take my Overlords and come on over here and drop, because apparently taking this is easy. We lost that Ultralisk that we had, unfortunately. We're going to need more Overlords. We have an okay amount, but I can't risk dropping with them and losing them. Hydralisk speed, and that's pretty much all the upgrades we can get, so we're going to focus on Hydralisks this time around. And just burrow here, no problem. Obviously Reaver's going to cause us problems. We might want to get a small group of... we're going to keep these... Are they bringing observers with the attacks? I'm not sure, but like if they do bring Reavers, 1 Scarab shot's going to hit my colonies, and then the splash damage will kill my lurkers, which is silly. So we just have to be prepared for that. Maybe get 1 more spore colony here too, or we just try to move over. Maybe there's a base in the middle here we want to go for, but I need to draw those scouts to me, which will require 1 or 2 Mutalisks, which requires 200 gas for the Spire. 200 gas for the Spire, and then at least 1 Mutalisk. So that's a big... Oh, it's only 150 gas. Where did I think... Where did I get that idea from? So, okay, either way, let's go ahead and just start spamming out some Zerglings and get more Hydralisks. Get up to the 222 that we're looking for. We're coming up to +2 Carapace, which I'm quite happy with. Okay, and now our Hydralisks are pretty well upgraded. So let's go ahead and just get some Zerglings, because we do have minerals, but not gas, so I'd prefer to use those, and then drop the Zerglings over in this base, wipe it out, because I don't think we're going to need much, unless this base got beefed up upon us sort of completing the trigger of taking this base and getting the drones dropped for us. I'm not sure. Also, I need to leave at least a... I think this group of Hydralisks, maybe 1 or 2 less, would be fine to defend with. I just don't want to risk it. Strontium has that upgraded, upgraded consume. It's got the little plus on it now. Oh, that's great. So did the consume, did it get upgraded? Like, the tooltip didn't upgrade, though. It doesn't look like. Like, I assume he actually did get it. It's got the little plus on it, so I assume it counts as the super good one. Okay, this is only +1 missile attacks. +2, and then we'll get +2 melee. Okay, so what I'm going to do is load up some Overlords with stuff. Hydralisks, whatever. Okay, Lurker's doing well. They're unfortunately attacking the wrong direction, though. Okay, Lurkers are good, though, because then I can use the Magnate specifically to Dark Swarm. Strontium, though, currently blocking us. Upgrades are starting there. We'll get +2 right away. That one sunken colony is never going to stay alive. It doesn't seem like Lurkers are in the cards on this map, which I'm very grateful for, so. All right, load them up. Load them up. Okay, and then just more Zerglings. Load them up. Kind of doing this in a weird way. I could have just selected a bunch of stuff, and then that would have been that. Okay, so let's head on this way. You know what? Let's actually bring a drone with us. At least 1 drone. It's holding a mineral cluster. I'm going to run out of minerals on this map and be like, God damn it, I needed that 8 minerals. It's going to happen. Let's come on over here. And then drop right here. We should be fine. Unless there's a Dragoon sitting right here. No, it's a Zealot. No, this is fine. Okay. So unload. Okay, seems like they blew their load. That's good. Get out of their Overlords. We'll leave 1 just in case. Just in case of what, you might ask. I have no idea. Okay, and now this base is cleared out. The enemy may divert to come over here, though. I don't know, but now we have another base. I think did I just see? It might have been one of those blue observers. They like to send those over here. I hope that destroying this doesn't set off some, like the AI is just gonna get like really mad. Lurkers are very good because no observers come to our front door. In fact, I might just get 1 more and then we just won't have to worry about anything. Just stack.
Zerg are pushing forward. Slay them to the last.
Oh god, I hope that doesn't set off some sort of chain reaction of the enemy trying to kill us. Where's that drone? Don't tell me it died. Did he end up going out in that direction? I bet he did. Okay, let's head on over here. Okay, yeah, there was an observer. They do send observers up the front. Okay, looks like 2 scouts got through and killed my drones over here. I need to take this base, though. It's crucial. I mean, it's not really crucial. I feel like I'm in really good... Oh, God. Everything is terrible. Okay, let's make Hydralis... You know, the whole, like, the Zerg pushing out thing seems to have taken effect right now. Okay, let's transfer these drones. Hop on in, buddies. We're taking you to a new land. Okay, we need a hatchery over here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab 2 more Lurkers. And then these drones are just going to be colonies that are just going to sit over here. And this is why I was saying I should have spread out my colonies, because there are Reavers now. Coolio. I can probably afford Mutalisks at this point. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Come on down here, Mr. Drone, don't. I don't know if the enemy's gonna divert to attack me over here now that I have this set up. It seems like it's custom AI to some extent. All right, lurkers, your job is basically just to defend against zealots, but the Reaver splash damage will kill all of you, unfortunately. Very sorry about that in advance. Let's just go ahead and get some more Hydralisks and be ready to push out when it's time. Did I ever make the Spire? I don't think I did, so let's go ahead and get that set up. We are 2-2-2. It's pretty good. This is just about done. We need gas primarily. But we're going to need more of everything here soon. So we've got the other base. They don't seem to be bothering us. Again, this seems to be like where the enemy air attacks are coming from. Let's see if we can draw these into our sunken colony, or our spore colonies. Run, Overlord, please. Okay, he's done it. He's done it. The absolute madman. He's gotten in there. Okay, we've got a little force here. We just have to get out and find our way into enemy bases. This guy's almost dead, so let's not risk it. Let's take this Overlord and see what we're up against here. We might just want to make another drop. Drones, and we need to remake drones because we lost most of our drones.
We discover source of Protoss spacecraft. Our swarms bring them to the ground.
Okay, so we will obviously be doing that. Let's go ahead and set our smart rally. Ha-ha! And do I have enough to get rid of this? Maybe. I guess let's try it. We could always bring Strawlium and Dark Swarm. Hop on in there, Strawlium. This is risky. I'm bringing a lot of my units when maybe I shouldn't be. Let's see if we can drop in here without losing an Overlord full of stuff. We just need to drop our... Oh, no. Okay, let's just pull these into the spore colonies. Good work. Over here, asshole. Looks like they rebuilt the scouts that were sitting here. This one, as long as the weak one isn't in the front, taking the heat from the cannons as it flies in, then it's fine. Okay, unload right here as close to the edge as possible. Come on. Drop! Oh my god. That was very risky, because obviously Strawlium is a mission objective. But we found it. Okay, head on in here. Not only that, but there's a base over here as well, and if this is where the scouts come from, then we don't have to worry about them anymore. Of course, they're attacking us right now. Let's get on in there. It's possible that well, okay, so they can see my lurkers, but that's okay. We'll get in there and support them. It's possible that the Reaver was triggered to only attack once we pushed out of our base that first time. Or it's just slow and hasn't gotten to us yet. Could be either one. No! Okay, no, that's okay, because I had just saved. There was a brief moment I could hit the menu button without it kicking me out. That's good. Okay, we can do this again. We need to draw these to us. I wasn't looking for a brief moment, and then that's what happened. Let's just go ahead and get the Zerglings up to the front. We know that we need to bring drones later, so let's just at least load them up in advance. Bump up the game speed. Sorry, I was about to lose my shit because I had forgotten that I had literally just saved, so it's like no problem, right? But still. Alright, you get in the back. Just unload, please. Okay. Back up. Okay, get back in there and unload. Okay, and then again, Strawlium's defending us for the most part in the front. That's good. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't not take damage, so it's not like it's free. It's a freebie for him to just like get in there and take a bunch of hits, right? I don't know if there are other zealots on this island. Let's just depower everything. Okay, there's a... Oh, no, that's a zealot. I thought that was a High Templar for a brief second and panicked. Okay, looking good. Let's go ahead and bring our drones down. So like one random Hydralisk inside this Overlord. We can bring those units back, actually. Strawlium, not again. Okay, now they're dropping on us over here because they're very upset. Let's just get out of here. No, he's in there! So they diverted to attack this island, actually. They were just very unhappy with us. So taking this isn't as easy as it seems. I really just wanted to remove the air threat, if possible. Okay, and then obviously Dark Swarm completely fucked us there. So let's do this. Okay, let's try to keep these a little more bundled up this time so that they're not going in too far to drop. How many times am I going to have to perform this one drop? More than I'd like, I think. Okay, let's fly back. We know that we also get attacked in our at our front door. Let's just bring some more Zerglings over. Strontium's not getting killed. That's good. Gotta remember that I've got the... Okay, now he is getting killed. Back up. Hydralisk, run. Meanwhile, this is happening. Okay, at least we mostly stack up in terms of upgrades, which I think is good. So come on home. Let's go ahead and pick up more stuff and then just build more Hydralisks to push out with. We just have to flood the enemy as best we can here. Kill the Zealot. Kill the Zealot! Oh my god! I was waiting to Dark Swarm, but like this thing, he just didn't fucking die. There we go. Okay, get in there with more Zealots. Or not Zealots, Zerglings, excuse me. Look at these things, they're just like going straight for Strontium, poor guy. Okay, they're only 1-1, and we're 2. Do we have an upgrade advantage? It just, like, we could not kill those things. Okay, coming over here. Obviously, when we can, we need to Motherfucker. Okay, so it's sort of randomized where they attack. That's okay, we just took another base. Maybe we can get out of here with some units. We have no way to easily reinforce this, so it's just bad luck. Strontium, you can stay here, because I seem to have a good force at home. And I think maybe we just take these units and start moving somewhere, because if the enemy's just going to attack us wherever they fucking feel like it, then we have to be able to pick 1 or 2 places specifically and hold on to them. There are no geysers over here, though, so we lost our only geysers. So that was just, again, it's just bad luck. And it's like, do I want to sink, you know, 30 supply into individual areas to stop the enemy from doing that? Not really. So that's what we're dealing with. We're getting to the point, though, I have enough gas. I could make a flock of 12 Mutalisks, which is going to do really, really well for us. Okay, Strontium in these units I think will be fine until this hatchery completes. We can't make Nidus Canals, unfortunately. That would be great right now, but not going to happen. We did lose all of our drones, though, so it's like, you know, it's deciding what's worth it, because that was a lot of money right there. Okay, here's the other attack that just came to us. All my Zerglings got trapped in this little area between the dead drone doodad, I think, and then the bigger doodad, so that's unfortunate. But we have to get out here and do something. We have to do something. We have to be able to connect both sides of the map, because as of now, we've made like 0 progress on anything, which is very, very challenging to deal with. Okay. I guess we can make more drones here. I was saying I could auto-rally them into an Overlord, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't necessarily want them always to do that. And I build enough things out of hatcheries that I don't think that would be worthwhile. Just have to resaturate all this. We lost a lot of drones at that second base. That sucked dick. Okay, come on down here. Hop on in. Seems like there are units over here. I wonder if there's a ground route. You guys back up, hang out behind my lurkers. Huh, Protoss air threat is no more. Yeah, okay. He's attacking my Hydralisks, right? Strontium, at least come on in here and help. Okay, and let's go ahead and set up 1 or 2 spores on the outskirts of this base. There we go. Okay, spore colonies are there. The issue is we know that the enemy is going to continue to drop on us as well. So between Strontium and some Hydralisks, we should be safe. We're going to harvest more and more minerals, and then we're going to make +2 mutalisks. And we're going to try to win with +2 mutalisks, running around and sniping stuff. I think we can do that. Obviously, Archons and High Templar are going to be the only things that can really stop us if we do that. But we're really sinking, I mean, we're sinking a lot of time into this. Can you seriously fuck off for like a second? On the plus side, our spore colonies are 2-2, and that's awesome. So they do provide that little bit of extra defense. Is this a ramp? Can we get up there? I think we want to make some Zerglings to do that. Maybe we can connect this if we can. Okay, and then if I could retake this, I think I should. In fact, let's do it. I think I should I should at least try. Okay, Zerglings, you are gonna suicide basically into these cannons. Actually, no, I can Dark Swarm up there. Okay, okay, so Stralium follow up. Dark Swarm right there. And the Zealots probably gonna win out, unfortunately. There, no, we did it. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. I don't know what the purpose is up here, to be honest. Okay, never mind. That Zealots. See, this is why Dark Swarm is always a risk, because our Zerglings, even though these guys are only 1-2-1, they are just way better than our 2-2 Zerglings, unfortunately. So they're always going to be better than us. So Dark Swarm, you have to be very judicial with. There's a fleet beacon here. I don't get it, but Stralium back up. Get in there and protect us from the Zealots. Okay, my Hydralisks should be able to take on 2 Dragoons, but I honestly can't be sure. You back up. Okay, we've done it, and it does connect in some fashion to another location. We have more yellow Protoss down there. And like I said, I would like to go and try to retake this base. You know, it seems randomized where the enemy attacks, but we do need another base. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I may actually have to split this, because this is quite time-consuming. I guess if I would have just built a boatload of Hydralisks and tried to push out, I could have just risked it and tried to win that way. But the Protoss are constantly upgrading, and oh my god. Okay, never mind. Let's start making Mutalisks for now. Let's start doing that, and then what we can do is go over, clear that area out, and then actually defend it. We got some drones that are inside of this area. That's all we need. Okay, this is cleared out. And we can just poke down here to see what's down here. Seems like nothing. Well, one Dragoon and a couple Zealots. And a couple Zealots will just fucking tear through us unless we have a numeric advantage, which we do not. So let's just send these guys home and see if they'll even make it. I don't think they will, but okay. Got the Mutalisks. Some Mutalisks. Not a lot, but we have some Mutalisks. That's pretty good. One full group of Mutalisks. Let's send them on over here, clear this area out, and we'll leave them here to defend. We just have to be on the lookout for... On the lookout for those big blue attacks. Eat shit, Protoss! Okay, head on over. We'll actually make colonies this time to defend us, and maybe a couple lurkers, because that seems to be the necessary thing to do. We need the gas. We are mining away here, but that's our only mining base. I think, you know, I've had a few setbacks, which is well, it's set me back, unfortunately, up until now. So now we have to really focus on taking more bases as opposed to just winning. I think had I not lost this right side base, I would have had enough income that I probably could have made major progress. But unfortunately, this is where we're at right now, so... that's okay. I just need to probably... Yeah, I think I will split. Well, alright, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is, I decided, I don't want to split this video. I actually went to bed and I woke up and I just thought, it's like 40 minutes. I think I can finish this in about 15 minutes and not have to split it. I don't want to make a 40-minute video and then a 15-minute video. That's bad. That's bad waiting. Had I cut the video earlier, it would have been a good split. But I figured, we had enough Mutalisks. The bad news was, when I started recording this, I was muted for about 5 minutes. Not a big deal. I started attacking blue. So we're doing that now. We've almost got 2 full groups of Mutalisks. I've secured this base, and by secured, I mean I have 1 sunken colony. Okay, red scouts coming in to defend. Wipe these out pretty quickly. Okay, and I'm quite close, I would say, to... Let's see what's up here. Okay, well, we got to get up there. Well, let's just move my Mutalisks back. That's fine if we lose this area. I just set this up because I wanted to, but that's no problem. Let's see if we can save... We should be able to save the hatchery, no problem. Yellow had some units out here that they rebuilt. So we'll remake some of these drones. Excellent, and I believe we are 2-2 on our Mutalisks now. That's great. I'm keeping Strontium up here. He's got the good consume. I actually ate one Zergling off camera, which was a good idea.
Defend yourselves! We bring this one to an end soon.
Okay, I'd like to get down here and finish up the Protoss. It's like the Protoss warband or something like that. It's like the Templar warband base. I'd like to get rid of it, so let's come on down here and make sure we finish it up. It doesn't seem like they're particularly rebuilding, which is awesome. Let's just get in here to kill anything that can actually attack us. We'll get rid of the Nexus and the probes, and then we should be fine. In fact, I'm more keen on destroying the gateways, and this is just taking blue completely out of the fight, so... Nah, we'll just leave our Mutalisks here and let them do their thing. It was a, you know, bad news bears that I was muted, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So, let's move these over here. And then we'll add these to this hotkey group, and now we've got 2 full groups of Mutalisks. Excellent. Okay, and then, yeah, it looks like we've got this pretty much cleared out. I wasn't sure what to expect in terms of the enemy being built up, like how frightened I should be. I was supply blocked just a little bit for part of this. I just built a bunch of overlords also right before I remediated my microphone issue. Okay, let's finish this up. Like, oh, what did I do? There we go, tab. I figured, you know, we're really just sweeping the map. I even kind of acknowledged that when I was thinking about splitting it. I even did a little outro. I'll edit that out. I don't know. You don't care about the... You don't care about this behind-the-scenes junk. All that matters is, look, we finished this, Let's just make some Zerglings here. We finished this, this mission in 1 video instead of 2.
Continue your conquest. These Protoss shall fall before the sword.
It looks like we only have to destroy... production structures, because there's a pylon and a shield battery still alive. I'm actually quite grateful for that. Let's get on in here and destroy the yellow base next. And I will be making more Mutalisks. So let's do that, actually. So let's just rally them up here. Let's just do it. Let's get it started. We're fine with supply. We've got enough gas now that we have the second base. This area seems to just have a lot of cannons surrounding it. I think this must be where the majority of the yellow forces are being built out of, because there's a lot here. We are not required to destroy yellow, but I really don't see a problem doing so. Okay, and then we'll make more Mutalisks. It looks like yellow's trying to send something up there. Again, just getting rid of their production is all I really care about right now. And then we'll go for Phoenix's base so that we can get rid of it. And if they have any Reavers there or something, we'll be prepared only because we have Mutalisks, and that's really all that will affect us. Okay. Looking good. We can start a new Mutalisk group. Now we've got about 3. Well, I mean, it's more like 2, but we can make more now. Get up to...
Protoss defeated. Our swarms grow stronger.
I like how he says something every time we destroy a base, though. Honestly, I want to go and destroy the yellow Protoss so that we can hear Strontium revel in victory every time. There's little voice lines every time, like we push into a base and the Protoss are like, oh god, we're fucked. I kind of like that. Gotta be careful with Strontium here. Might just have to burrow him. Never mind, he's fine. And we can just make more units here. Okay, he's fine. No problem. Now we have 3 full groups. Strontium, we can always eat some Zerglings if necessary. Okay, 3 full groups of Mutalisks should be able to destroy pretty much anything. We got to be on the lookout for where red is, the red base. Let's just push over to the left here and see if we can find them.
Protoss Reavers destroy our swarm. Even Dark Swarm cannot defend.
You'll find that Mutalisks render these machines worthless.
Yes. Our swarms use.
Fuck that Reaver. We fucked that thing's day up because Strawlium was like, oh no, not Reavers.
Conquer all challenge. Protoss Reavers are destroyed.
Fuck yeah, Protoss Reavers are destroyed. What a dream.
The central bastion of the Firstborn lies before you, Strawlium. Deliver a crushing blow to their base. Erase it from this planet.
None may challenge our sworn. We break them. All of them.
He is so fucking pissed. I love it. So that's the Citadel of the Executor, which is where the cutscene takes place, where Phoenix is destroyed. He has a little weapons malfunction. So apparently all we have to do is destroy the production structures, which is, again, awesome. So let's just auto-attack our way through this and then, you know, get rid of the cannons and the dragoons, and then we can start sniping production structures. And there's the Nexus as well. Okay, there is one Archon here, and as we stack up, that's not that bad. That was not that bad. I expected the splash damage to be much worse. Let's get on in here and destroy these. It looks like there were minerals here in the Protoss have mined out. I took pretty long on this map. That's mostly because, you know, I took a while getting started. I even mentioned, I'm like, I'm playing this really conservatively. I maybe could have pushed out a little earlier had I been more diligent with defending my expansions, like this one up here when I lost it. If I would have set up like 3 lurkers, just like this over here, set up a couple lurkers, and then like 2 spore colonies, I probably would have been okay to finish this much, much earlier than I did. But, you know, it keeps me on my toes. I didn't instantly lose because I lost an expansion. And, you know, there's some other, you know, some of those older type campaigns from, you know, years back where if you lose your expansion, you've basically lost the map and you have to just restart. So if you don't keep safety saves and stuff like that, you know, it's fairly forgiving in that, you know, you do have to play swarmy on this map, which is, you know, take as many bases as you can because certain resources, specifically gas, is in, you know, short supply. And the mineral layout is interesting. It's very much StarCraft 1 mineral layout where the bases aren't very saturated with minerals, so you do have to move out and take as much as you can. There are some geysers here and there. I mean, well, this was in the blue base that we already destroyed. Okay, so let's get on up here and get rid of these buildings. Let's just get rid of these cannons, and specifically this Reaver, because fuck that Reaver. Let's get on over here and destroy their production. And they can't really build anything else, so we are safe. Just judging from the blue base, I assume we only have to destroy production structures, or maybe also like the Cyber Core and the Fleet Beacon. We'll get those too. There we go.
Their fortress lies in
Awesome. We've done it. Both Protoss bases have been destroyed. Strawlium has survived.
The Protoss fall before our swords, Master.
Indeed, Magnate. Without his precious armada to protect him, the Firstborn that lies within this citadel is destined to fall. Make your last moments worthwhile, Praetor Phoenix, for the Swarm has come for you.
Sorry, Phoenix. Are you ready to die the first time? Haha. Cool. Love the map. It's challenging. It was tricky, but not in an unforgiving, awful way. So that was great. I enjoyed it. It didn't feel grueling. It was like just the right amount of trickiness for a player of my skill level. Obviously, that's just from my perspective. Other people have less trouble or more trouble with it. But the enemy attacks are frequent, and they're relatively small, but they keep you on your toes. You know, the right amount of, oh, here's a Reaver, but, you know, it's only one Reaver every 10 to 12 minutes. They're not very frequent, and also the enemy attacks did ramp up noticeably. It was, you know, very, very small early on, and then the scout attacks came in just to kind of harass you. So you just, the frequent and small enemy attacks really keep you on your toes, and you just need a little bit of defense all over the place, as opposed to needing like a full army of defense in one place, or multiple places for that matter. You just need a little bit of defense just to delay while you can get some mobility, some mobile unit Zerglings or Mutalisks over to defend. But this is cool. It's weird. It's like a small map, right? In terms of actual geographical size, it's fairly small, but it felt larger than it it actually is, which I think is it's really well designed. All right, this has been Jayborino. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.